So we have tax day coming up in a few weeks, and it is completely normal that people wait to fund an IRA for the last year, in this case for 22. It's one of the things you can go back in time, that you are in a Wayback Machine, and you can do a contribution before you do your income tax for a traditional IRA or a Roth before you file your 22 return in 23, and it's as if you did so last year. And everybody's always thought, this is great. This is great. But is it really? Okay. So the key with investing is time in the machine. Not the Wayback Machine. It's time in the machine. The longer you have money at work investing for you, even with the ups and downs of the market, remember, you look through history, most years are up, not down. So if you're always contributing behind, instead of contributing as you go, you're losing two things. You're losing that time in the market, and you're losing the opportunity to do dollar cost averaging. Because you even out the ups and downs of the market if you, let's say you want to do whatever amount. Let's say it's $4,800 a year you want to put in a Roth or a traditional, but I love the Roth. You just put $400 in every month and you keep doing it. Or whatever amount it is you want to put in up to the max, depending on your age, and you put that in every month going forward. You have built a habit. You're contributing to your Roth IRA or the traditional. You're getting that money in there. You're giving it time to work. And over the years, you will find that the steady as you go path builds real wealth over time. There is an exception. The exception are people that irregularly work or earn relatively small amounts potentially of money, and you don't know how much you're actually going to be allowed to put into an IRA. Happens a lot with kids, that a teenager will be working, and last year they had this much earnings, and this year they have this much less, and whatever. So you could over-contribute to an IRA, and then you got a lot of stuff to do to get that fixed. So with people whose income is very irregular, it makes sense to do it the way most people do it, and that is they contribute in the spring, they're contributing for the prior year. But remember, it should be the exception, not the rule. It needs to be for people who have that earnings uncertainty. One other thing I covered a couple months ago, I want to mention again if you didn't hear it. If you or someone you know is a moderate income earner, you may be eligible for federal matching money on up to half to a portion of what you put in a retirement account. But it's money you got to know is there, and you got to ask for it, and you do that through your tax return.